Peace and love, beautiful people. Happy October 2022. Happy birthday, Libra, and happy birthday, Scorpio, at the end of this month. I have been feeling like this for the last few days, but I just really wanted to do this October reading for all of the zodiac signs. So I want to say excuse the hotel pillows, but they don't want to be excused. I have no shame, and they have no qualms with being featured in this reading. So I just hope that this also invites you to be cozy and comfortable in your fall attire ambiance. If you're a pumpkin kind of person, then put on your pumpkin candle, pumpkin incense. If that just tickles your fancy, it does not tickle mine, but that is okay. Do what resonates with you. Get comfortable. Make sure you have some water, something hydrating, something that is affirming. You know, your lighting, everything, your environment. Ideally, something peaceful and with minimal disturbance. We're going to start by doing some deep breathing. And then I'm going to mention a few different cosmic or spiritual events that will be taking place this October. And then I will get to your individual zodiac sign readings. So get nice and comfortable. Again, if you're listening to this in your car, don't close your eyes and do the breathing. I mean, you can still be mindful of your breathing, and you can still be mindful of your thoughts and being present. But wherever you are, laying on your bed, sitting on your bed, at your desk, on a curb, wherever you are, just get really comfortable and take this moment to relax and be very present. And I want you to, if you would join me, you can close your eyes to help you center. But if you'd like to keep them open, do it. It resonates with you, okay? As you are in this moment, be mindful of the parts of your body that are tight, that are holding tension, that are holding stress, that are holding angst, busy activity and movement. And without judgment, just awareness, just acknowledgement, send a breath into those places. As you inhale, new energy, new breath, assuring, affirming breath into those places that are tight and tense. Exhale and release the old air. Exhale and release the old storylines. Exhale and release any old, stuck, stale interactions and encounters and work. Continue the cycle. Inhale, filling up your belly like a warm balloon, as big as you want to make it. It won't pop, as big as you want to make it. Fill up your belly with affirming, warm, cozy, safe, secure thoughts, visions, ideas, or just nothing at all, just air. Fill up your belly in your inhale. Whenever you're ready to exhale, soften your jaw, your brow bones, your tongue, your cheeks, your fingers, your shoulders, your back, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your toes, your feet, your shins, your thighs, your calves, your wrists, your elbows. I just felt that I was holding tightness in my shoulders. Soften your shoulders, your stomachs, your backs. Just be present. Continue this cycle as long as you would like. This will be our last collective inhale. Take a deep inhale, even if you would like to set this intention now for your October. Go ahead and do it on this breath. And then exhale when you're ready to, releasing the outcome. Ready, inhale. Whew. Okay. All right, y'all. So, congratulations. We made it out of the eye of the storm that is Mercury retrograde. It officially ended October 1st. We are still in the, the post effects. So there might be some residuals, some little sprinkles, some spatterings of encounters and engagements. There might be some residual encounters and engagements that you have with retrograde-ish type things. For me, it was pulling out my laptop when I arrived at my destination about an hour ago, like 45 minutes ago, looking at my screen and seeing a glare, and I'm like, is that a crack? I've never had a crack in any laptop I've ever, well, no, maybe I have a long time ago. I don't remember. But it's been a minute since I've had a crack in my laptop. So I'm a little perturbed, and I'm also like, my screen works. I'm able to see everything. We're fine. It's okay. So that's how I've experienced the residuals, and that was just today. Excuse me, we have a full moon in Aries on October 9th. On October 25th, I believe it is, we have I would say a half moon, a new moon in Scorpio. It's a lot of fire energy. I've always felt like Scorpios were the fire energy of the water signs. So it's a lot of intense emotions and sensations coming up in October. And then of course we have Halloween, which is, during that day on October 31st, is considered to be a really high intense energy, and when the veil is at its thinnest. So our relationship and connection to the other side is less thick. There's less of a wall. It's more accessible. So there might be some visitations. There might be some messages that come through. You might be more sensitive and in tune. You might get more ringing in the ears. It's all that good stuff. And then in between, you have October 26th and 28th, where Jupiter's going retrograde and Mars is going retrograde. So yeah, there's some pretty intense energies coming up this month. And I feel like, and this is when I say feel, this is just something that's coming to me in spirit. I feel like this is a big month for a lot of manifestations and a lot of unfolding, which makes sense, especially as we're spiraling out of Mercury retrograde, where things slow down and we're forced to or invited to be present and still and more intentional before acting so quickly. It's like the momentum kicks up and it's go time. So some projects that you started before Mercury retrograde and during, they're starting to unfold a lot quicker. Contracts, agreements, releases, money, just it's starting to unfold. Scholarships, grants, collaborations, health, hydration, having looser ligaments and joints, just movement. It's just it's a lighter energy. So I'd say take advantage of that and just lean into it and trust it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into your individual zodiac readings. Hello, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to Mellow Neptune Waters. My name is Marsha. And y'all excuse the lower lighting. I did almost the first half of the zodiac signs where there was still natural light. So y'all are kind of catching the nighttime light and the sexy time light. We're going to start by pulling a spirit animal oracle deck card to see what spirit animal wants to speak to y'all for October 2022. And then we'll pull a couple of cards from our tarot deck, all right? Gemini. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Sandpipers are like cute little clowns, poking their beaks into the sand before darting off to chase the waves. The appearance of Sandpiper's spirit is a sign that now is the time to engage your playfulness. Whatever task you have before you, perform them with the lightness of being. Explore the familiar. Excuse the interruption. Whatever tasks you have before you, perform them with a lightness of being. Explore the familiar, discovering the new in the old. Who knows what treasures await you when you let yourself laugh and have fun? Sandpiper Spirit's happy and curious nature can help you to feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run and fly and dance playfully. Your protection message. When your heart is heavy and life seems to weigh you down, Sandpiper Spirit's message is to lighten your burden by finding joy and humor in the everyday. Become like a playful child, filled with curiosity and wonder, and soon you will find you feel your own spirit lift. A few minutes or hours of fun-filled delight is exactly what you need now. Enjoy the ridiculousness of life and be willing to jump in. Let your inner goof out to express itself with abandon. Ew, I like it. All right. Let's pull your cards. I like this card. Really wants to come out. Queen of Swords. Yourself, the Swords. This October could be a very defining time for you. Where you're very specific and very direct. You're very clear cut. It's in the upright, so it doesn't give the energy that you are going to. Well, I guess unless it's necessary. If your level up in communication is slicing and dicing by any means necessary, there's that. But other than that, it just seems like you're very clear, very direct. And you are not responsible for how other people receive it, especially if your intentions are pure. If you're being an asshole, then you are responsible for your delivery. But I'm saying in the sense that, yeah, be very clear and very direct and very, I don't want to say curt, just be honest. Some people say, well, that's just me and I'm just real. It's like, no, you're just a real asshole. And you just don't you want to separate yourself from responsibility of what you say. That's not what I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to without beating around the bush and just having clear thought and being very direct and very understanding and intentional with how you are wanting to convey a message. You are unfolding into that space in October 2022. I feel like that's kind of your natural disposition, so it's possible that for the last couple of months you've kind of felt off your game, especially with Mercury in retrograde and communication being a little wonky. But if that was the case, honey, you back. The Magician card and then the Ace of Swords in reverse. So now who this magician that's trying to throw you off now, though, Gemini? We just said you was back. So really, the way I'm seeing this, I'm not seeing the Ace of Wands in the reverse as a quote-unquote negative. I'm actually seeing it as the magician utilizing that tool, this sword, as they wish. Because the magician has all of the tools, all of the elements, and in its arsenal. So it's wielding this sword. This card is in the reverse, but the sword is in the upright. So, when you preparing to use your tools, use your sword, it's in the upright, right? Like when you about to activate it. So that's what I'm getting for you, Gemini, in this month for October 2022. It feels like you're getting ready to activate some things, some truths, some insights, some things that need to be unclothed, to need to be unshielded, to need to be revealed, released. You are opening up a sort of Pandora's box. You're opening up just there's some truth that needs to come out, and it will magically show up, and yeah, I feel like you'll be at the helm of it, making it show up. That's it. That's all. Now let's do a thing. And you can kind of shapeshift it. Like you can kind of determine how it, not so much how it turns out, not on another person's end, but you're playing with some things. You're playing with your words, with your voice, and how it's effective. So let's do a thing. So if you have a thought or question, something you would like clarity on, think on it now. I'm going to pull a card and see what Spirit has to say in response to your thought. Pause the video if you need to come up with something before I pull. Or the answer's going to come before your question does. And it's like, ooh, that be happening. Three of Wands, Seven of Swords reverse. If this is relationship oriented, it could be that you are holding the relationship up. It could be that you're holding it up and they're holding you back. It's mirrored for you guys, but this card came out first, the Three of Wands, and then the Seven of Swords came out in reverse, but here's what it looks like in the upright. There might be some missing information, and that might be what you're sorting through, and you're like, aha, I got you bitches, putting it on the front table, put it on the table, son, let them see it. That might be your energy for October 2022 for some of you. Could also be that you are deciding to let something go, that you guys are working through something, or maybe it was you who's had something hidden and you're just like, I'm ready to put it on the table. I'm ready. I'm over having the secrets and the hidden information. Yeah. I was just thinking about something, y'all. I tuned it out, or I spaced out because something came to me. But it does very much give the energy of pulling the weight. And this could be work related, this could be relationship, this could be misinformation. You might be doing more of the work, or somebody else might be doing much of the work because of misinformation that was passed along. Yeah, so this is a beautiful time for you to pull out your swords, Gemini. Use your tools. You are good at your words. You are like one of my favorite orators because y'all are brilliant the way that you conceptualize your thoughts. Like you don't sit and ponder them for long. They just come out of you. On a whim. You're brilliant. So I love you all. If you all have any, if you want clarity on this particular reading, or if you want a one-on-one reading with me, you can email me, mellowneptunewaters@gmail.com. You can go to my website, lays it out beautifully for you, mellowneptunewaters.com. It'll give you everything you need to know. And then you can book it straight from the website if you would like, if you're ready to. Feel very free to follow my social media, Mellow Neptune Waters, on the Facebooks, Instagram, and TikTok. Like, comment, share this post if you feel inspired to. If there's another Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising that you feel would resonate with this reading, share it with them. And then subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mellow Neptune Waters, and then hit the notifications button so that you can get updates and notifications when I go live and or when I post a reading, so that you'll know November 2022 that the reading is up, and whenever you're ready to watch it, you can, but you'll at least have the notification first. Last but not least, if you would like to send a generous or modest love offering to Venmo, you can at MarshaMellow88, or on, I wanted to say Zillow, honey. You can send me a house. Listen, I love Zillow. On CashApp $MarshaMellow88. Sending you all much, much love during this October 2022 season. Use your voice, honey. Use that voice. Bye.